has been so long since I've filmed a video. 3 months. I do have a new camera, so hopefully the quality is a lot crispier. Anyways, in this video we are going to be doing the KJH. I'm going to be getting ready, following along her Instagram story of her look. And she has created this community, and basically she does a makeup look every Friday, and the community, you get to go in and recreate the look, and then she picks 9 people out of the people that post the look. Basically, she chooses 9 people out of the people that have recreated the look, and she posts it on her Instagram page along with her picture. It is a really nice community. I love being a part of it. Like, it's so cool to see like the different type of looks on different shade tones, eye shapes, ages. First goes in with Shiseido foundation. I don't have that foundation. I am going to, I don't know what type of foundation that is, but Katie tends to go very light on foundation. She puts it on very sparingly. I feel like she uses more concealer than she does actual foundation, but for this look she did. So I'm gonna just go in with my pretty fresh foundation. It's just so I can get like light coverage, because 1, it's 9 o'clock at night, I'm not really going anywhere, and 2, just to kind of mimic that effect of light coverage that Katie sometimes goes for. So I'm gonna really work my makeup brush, this foundation brush, into that product, and then just take it lightly. I just got on my lip, I probably did, lightly across my face. But I haven't filmed a video in a very long time. I think I've been doing makeup a lot more than I normally would. I am trying to get through a lot of my products and empty a lot of them, because I hate having such a large collection that I feel like I'm not using. So I feel like anytime I do these looks, I can use products, and sometimes watching her videos, I discover new ways to use a product or new techniques. And this is a skin tint, so I'm not expecting like full coverage, but again, like I said, it's 9 o'clock at night. I'm not looking for full coverage. I'm just looking to get something on the face a little bit. I do want to kind of cover up some of those dark circles. It's not really even like, I don't even think it's like dark circles. I actually think it's more just like my natural pigmentation underneath my eye. And then I have I don't know, is it deep set eyes, but basically I have a big eyeball, a big eye socket, and so it's just like naturally my eye just bulges here, so then it creates a natural shadow that oftentimes with lighter like concealer and stuff I can get a really nice like balance it out, but you know, that's also just naturally my eye. And again, that's what I love about this community, because you kind of just use what works for you and to your best ability to match up to what Katie created, but everything's gonna look different on people. Some people have hooded eyes, some people have monolids, like some people have more wrinkly eyes, or some people have more lid space or less lid space. So it all depends on your body and your genetics, and I think it's really cool to kind of like explore that. A little bit over her eyes, so I'm just gonna take whatever, I'm not gonna put more product, but I'm gonna take whatever I have left on the back of my hand and put it over my eyes. I didn't realize she did that. I'm gonna bronze with Fenty. This is Mocha Mami. It's definitely a redder toned bronzer. So I'm just gonna, this is actually my powder brush, and I'm just gonna take that and just blend that out. I have like, I think I have 3 powder bronzers. One's like, this one's a very warm red tone. The other is a very neutral but deep tone. And then I have a very cool toned one. And then I only have 1 cream bronzer, which is crazy. I really want to pick up another cream bronzer, because the one I have right now is the Huda Tantor, which I like, but I don't know, I've just been very curious about other cream bronzers. But cream is very hard to get through. It takes a very long time to get through cream, so I didn't want to buy another cream bronzer until I got through the Huda Tantour a little bit more. She takes the same brush she used for bronzer and she uses it for the blush. And I'm gonna go with this. This is from Steve Laurent. This is in shade I'm Blushing. It's a nice deep shade. And then she says she just uses like the tip of that brush, not too much. I'm just gonna take a little bit. As you can see, I kind of went on each side, deposited the color first, and then I'm gonna start to blend that color out. When I get a blush that actually works, I like have to be so careful not to deposit too much. So I'm actually going to take the same brush that I just had the blush on, and in classic Katie Jane Hughes fashion, I'm actually going to take it and wipe it on a towel just to kind of get some of that extra product off, so I can blend this blush out just a bit more. I'm gonna deviate just a bit from hers because I kind of want to like highlight a little bit underneath my eyes. So I'm going to, this is the M Cosmetics, what is this called? Oh, this is the M Cosmetics Daydream Cushion. This is in the shade Magic Dream, which is the deep ebony shade. I have a video on this. I think it's actually one of my most popular videos on how I like this product. And at the time that I used it, it wasn't right after summer, so the shade did work for me. But now that summer has happened, this has become a little too light for me to use all over my skin. So I've been just like using it underneath my eye to kind of just lightly brighten my eye without over like doing it, and it's not as heavy as a concealer. She goes in with translucent powder, but I don't have any. Like, she goes in with the NARS translucent powder, which is a pressed, I could not think of the word, which is a pressed powder. The only pressed type of powder, like translucent setting powder that I have, is this one by, is it Kosas? Kosas. I don't know. But it's this one. It's the Velvety Cloud Set. And I'm just going to put a little bit on this brush, and I'm just going to press that in over top of the M Cosmetics. Set that. So in the Instagram story, the video did cut out all her clips of doing the eye look, but basically she took a green shadow that was close to the color of her Spectrum brushes, and the closest I can get to that, which was honestly a miracle because I literally went through all my palettes and I was like, God, I don't have a green like that. And then like the last palette I checked, I had a green pretty close to it, and it is from the Foresight palette. This is Rob Beauty Christie's collaboration with ColourPop. This is the Fiddlehead one, so that is the closest I could get to that. I'm gonna take ColourPop's. This is their Cream Shadow in Bronco. Now these, I don't think they're as popular. They're not, like, people don't really gravitate towards these, but these definitely set really fast. So you gotta be very fast when you're using these, and like I don't know, you just gotta be fast. Like, they set, like, wherever you place it, that's where it's going. Up and primed. Like, and when I say, like, it literally just, it sets itself. Like, I don't have to do anything. To take this brush, it is stained. It's just like a little flat top brush. She used to like a little bit denser one, but I'm gonna use this one. And she said she just went across her lash line with the color lash line. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna talk during this part, so you're just gonna have to watch me do it. Oh, it keeps focusing. A key I learned from Katie is that to keep your eyes straight forward when making a wing. So you're gonna go across the lash line and then make a wing. I'm doing like, I wanted to make a series where I just talk about something, not really scripted, but just there's a topic, and that's just what I focus on while I do my makeup. But I also feel like that's gonna be a very hard task for me. I wonder if you can hear that like sound. That's just the sound of the camera focusing. I just don't know if anyone's really into makeup tutorials anymore. Tips and tricks that I can use. But as far as just like, I guess like the more I learn about makeup, the less I need to watch like the basics, like how to do a brow. Like I'm like, when I was starting out, I watched all those type of videos because it's all I didn't know anything. But now that I know a little bit more, not that I'm like a professional or anything, I just not into those like beginner, I guess, esque type of makeup videos. So, but I do really enjoy like Jamie Genevieve and like learning things from Katie about like how to maybe do something a little bit different. Okay, let me see what else she did. I did it, but I kind of this darker green because I just felt like it was deep, but I don't know, I just needed some more depth of green in there. I don't know if that makes sense. So I added a little bit of this green, but it does have more of a blue tone to it. So then I went back over top with this green. So yeah. Okay, so then she just goes in with gold over the lid. And so I was just going to use this gold in here, the West Coast gold. Ooh. I'm just I am going to go back in a little bit with that green just to bring it back to that lash line if I covered it with the gold. And I don't know if I mentioned, but the gold shade was called West Coast from that palette. And now I'm gonna go in with Ilia's, this is their Limitless Lash Mascara. I really like this one. I know some people don't like their volume, I don't know what it's called, but the Voluminous Mascara, but I do like their Limitless one. That's usually my go-to lip, but I'm gonna try this lip combo that I've never tried before. I'm taking my usual Club Hopper by NYX. My lips are really dry. I did put lip gloss on, but I think I'm dehydrated. So the real thing is I should have been drinking water. I have some already right there. Weird. This one. I'm going to the ColourPop. This is the Midnight Masquerade palette. And then just, oh, wow. That's actually really pretty. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually really, I mean, maybe not for dry lips. It's not pretty, but like overall it's actually kind of cute. But this is a Revolution Fix and Glow, and I find that this is, I don't know about whether it makes my makeup long lasting. I don't think it does, but it definitely makes my makeup look more skin-like and glowy and dewy. There. But while that dries down a little bit, like once you see how it kind of gives that glow, a little bit of shift. As that dries down, I'm gonna go back in and just set some areas where I don't want it to be too glowy. So this is the look. I think it looks really cute. I like it. I'm sad that it is only something I'm wearing for tonight. I am planning on filming another video shortly after this one, so it'll be seen. But this is the KJH Hughes, yeah, the KJH Academy look for this week. And kind of support me in my journey on this KJH Academy journey. Support me on this journey, do that. Okay, again, I've been out of the filming world, so I have no idea how this video actually even came out, but I hope it came out good. I hope you enjoyed the newer quality with the newer camera, and I will catch you in the next one.